I am truly, truly lost for words, guys. Um, you know, I always talk about the hunt, right? Going out there, looking for games, looking for consoles, pretty much anything that you can go out there and pick up, out there in the wild when it comes to the business that I'm in. And very rarely do you come across some really cool stuff. And, I always talk about, um, you know, a lot of people who are in this business, they tend to go and they'll like thrift, go to your local Goodwills, they'll, Salvation Armies, wherever it is that they have locally in their area and pick up what they can. Or they'll go to, basically garage sales. One thing, and I'll say this is more like business 101, right? Business 101. Always, no matter how you look at things, always make sure you do good, clean, honest business. Always make sure that the business that you're doing with the people that you're talking to, the people that you're reaching out to, you're clear, you're, like I said, you're honest. Never give people your opinions, you know what I mean? Because opinions don't matter. Facts is what you want to always talk. Um, and if you're making offers, make sure that the offers make sense. You know what I mean? Don't try to lowball people. Don't try to offer less than what they deserve. Because I'll tell you what, man. I talked to someone a couple of times regarding a lot that she had for sale. And I did not know that the lot that she had was fairly big. I thought it was just possibly like 20, 30 games maybe. Um, but it ended up being a much bigger lot at a really good price. Um, and that's sort of one of the reasons why I'm making this video today is because, you know what I mean? I think it's crazy that I got all of this, you know what I mean, on basically an ask, because that's all I did was ask a question. I went to her Facebook page and asked her a few questions about the lot, gave her sort of a rundown of what I do and why I do what I do, and just a good conversation. And she basically told me I won't normally hold the games. It's just like sort of first come, first serve. But she felt good about the conversation we had, and I had an opportunity to make an offer myself, and this is what I got. And you can see, guys, it is a hell of a pickup. Now, I am a sucker for OG Xbox. I made a video. My last video I really boasted about the fact that I got me an Xbox. You know what I mean? To add to my collection. And this was pretty cool, man. This pickup here is pretty cool. Let's go over it though, because I do have a pretty decent stack of Xbox games. Not a huge lot, because I don't normally have a lot, but if you can see over here, this is my Xbox stuff right here. OG Xbox, just going down to the ground. This is my Xbox One stuff. Xbox One. There goes I like to call her my bitch. Always there when I go out and do these hunts, because nobody's going to try to rob me. But this game, guys, fire. On the PS5, fire. Not too sure if that's on the Series S or X, but man, that's such a good game. You know what I mean? Now, this here was a pretty sizable lot. Probably about 40 to 45 OG Xbox games, and probably 25, 26 PS2 games. And man, it's crazy, man. This is a crazy lot, man. But I will tell you, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, sealed. Airborne Troops, Countdown Doomsday, sealed. I think that's actually pretty cool. Never heard of that game. Haven, Call of the King, also sealed. Wild Arms 3, another little pickup. Never seen this. I mean, again, not a game that I've ever seen before. But the fact that it's there, awesome. This one trips me out. It's the PlayStation 2 Ford versus Chevy, sealed and in a blister pack. Pretty cool. I do not believe that this is actually worth it much as far as money, but nevertheless, I think it's pretty cool. Madden, what can I say, man? I got shit ton of Madden games for every console. We got Madden 2003. This one was just disc only. Madden 2004. This is Suzuki TT Superbikes. Again, that's a game I've never seen before. Rugby. A open Sphinx. This one's actually open. A sealed copy of Casino High Rollers. Honestly, nobody will probably ever open this game because it's probably trash, but it's still sealed. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. Madden 2003. And, like always, guys, the worst part about picking up games is you're always going to end up picking up doubles. So I just showed you Madden 2003. Here goes another 2003 right here. A Winter 2003 Jump Pack. A little bit different. Madden 2004. NHL 2004. There goes another Madden 2004. Madden 2002. Jesus. NBA Live 2003. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2001. Professional Drag Racing 2005. There's a few games in here, believe it or not, I've never seen before, never even heard before, but pretty cool. NBA 2K3 with my boy Allen Iverson, and NFL 2K3, and that sort of that's the PS2 games there. Still a great pickup. You know what I mean? I know that, the PS2, I got a pretty large, I would say good 500-600 games for the PS2. All of them are in my store. Go check it out, guys. Tiago's Gamers Club on eBay. Everything is in beautiful condition, guys. Manuals. If I have manuals, I definitely make sure the manuals are with it. But go check it out. Great prices, guys. You know what I mean? And like, share, subscribe, guys. I'm telling you, the moment that I get to where I need to be, there's going to be a lot of giveaways, man. I got a shit ton of consoles that I want to give away, a bunch of games, a bunch of accessories for the Switch, Series X, Series S, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Pretty much any system you have, I have accessories for them. Those will be part of the giveaway as well. But if you look at the rest of these games here, which is a pretty, sizable size here for the Xbox. Some of these, I do have, you know what I mean? Cool. New Legends. Again, I've never played this game. I love, and I mean, I love the Xbox games because they're very nostalgic. Just the way that they look, it's pretty amazing. Platinum Hits Amped. The Sneak King. I think I actually have this one loose, but I think I have it for the 360, if I'm correct, and not the original Xbox. Big Game Hunter. I know for a fact that I don't have this one in my collection. Dead or Alive 3. Deer Hunt 2004. Blood Rain, and I know that this game right here, a lot of people have talked about how great that game is. And the cool thing about that is I got Blood Rain 2 and Blood Rain 1, so I got both the copies. Definitely excited that, I was able to pick up those, and it came the way it came. Outlaw Volleyball, never seen anything like it, but I have it. This one, obviously, I don't like the case, so I'm probably going to have to do a replacement cover art. But this one's the 007 Everything or Nothing for the Xbox. Same thing with this one. This one's the Ghost Recon. Again, favorite games of the Tom Clancy games. NFL Fever 2003. Madden 2006. That needs cover art. Grand Theft Auto 3, the Xbox Collection. AMF Bowling 2004. That's probably fun. For some reason, I got High Rollers Casino on the Xbox, so I got it on the PS2 too. Splinter Cell Stealth Action Redefined. That's Platinum Hits. Bad Boys, Miami Takedown. Cool thing, I got Amped. This is Amped 2. So this is, I want to say TCA or TOCA, Race Drivers 2. And it's the Ultimate Racing Simulator. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Another copy of the Amp 2. Remember I was telling you about that? One of the cool things that I like is the Star Wars, the Clone Wars with the Tetris. I thought that was actually pretty cool. And I got 2 of those. This one, the case is a little bit beat up, but I got 2 of those. Crimson Sea. Again, don't know nothing about the game. I just like the way that looks there. MVP Baseball 2005. Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2. Probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Catwoman. Another Amped, so I got 2 of those. Cool, Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets. Thought that was actually pretty cool. Allen Iverson, ESPN Basketball. Great. Not too sure if I have this one, but Return of the Castle, Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein, for whatever people out there call it that. MLS Extra Time 2002 Soccer. A lot of these games I've never heard of, man. You know what I mean? Odd World. Starsky and Hutch, which I have that one for the 360. Desert Storm Conflict. Mojo. Never heard anything about it. Big Mother Truckers. That's got to be fun. I mean, it's, looks corny, but fun at the same time. Monopoly Party. NBA Live 2002. Sorry about the camera. Sega GT 2002. Another copy of MVP Baseball 2005. Crazy enough, I think I got 3 copies of the Desert Storm. You know what I mean? And last but not least, Madden 2002. And those are on those right there. That does not include, let me see. Yeah, so I got another Halo 2 disc only. This one is called Stolen, disc only. Once again, I'm a Tom Clancy fan. Ghost Recon Island Thunder, one of my favorite games out of the Ghost Recon brand. And I don't know what this is, guys. Never really seen this before. But the Robotech, it's supposed to be a series in here. You know what I mean? A full series, I guess. But apparently it's popular. You know what I mean? Don't know anything about that, so I couldn't even answer any questions on it. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is pretty cool. Again, you know what I mean? When people talk about, pickups and they talk about, everything that they want to do in business and how they're going to, remember I literally said this in a couple videos ago. Yeah, I mean, everybody has that one question, and that one question is, why do you do what you do? You know what I mean? That's the reason, guys. I love stuff like this. I love picking up stuff, that it just brings, a peace of mind to me. Again, it's just something that's nostalgic for myself. Again, being that I'm a reseller, a lot of games, when I don't have a certain copy of something, I keep it, everything else gets sold. But as a reseller, these are things that you would wish just to pick up. Now, here's the thing. Right after I picked this up, you know what I mean? She actually sent me a message the very next day and said, hey, you know what I mean? If you're interested, I have 65 more games. If you're interested. Of course I'm interested. I told her that I'd go pick it up today. Hopefully she reaches out to me today and I could go pick it up. I'm excited about that because, again, I do not turn down any type of business. If I could pick up, obviously, 20, 30 games every time I get a chance to, I'm going to do it. There's no reason for me to say no. There's no reason for me to, make up excuses for it. For me, I'm definitely hoping that she calls me, so that I could go make that pickup today. And like I said, man, I'm going to keep bringing you guys sort of, not long videos, but some videos on my pickups and just letting you know what I picked up. These games right here will go through the cleaning process. So I clean the discs. I do not resurface. I clean them. But I also clean the cases inside and out and make sure that, if I don't keep something and I'm going to go sell it in my eBay store, everything is in tip-top shape, super clean. Again, I don't do dirty business. I don't want anybody to, to see what, type of business I have and then say, hey, you know what, this guy, he runs, a foolish business. He does all this crazy shit and he's just a horrible, reseller. And I don't believe in that shit. So, everything that I have, I try to, maintain the fact that it's clean and everything is tested. Let me take a swig of my pink drink. I've said this a long time and many times. Starbucks, you owe me, bro. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, this is what I live for, man. This lot was a crazy lot. I'm extremely happy. There's probably a few of these games that I'm gonna, basically try. And this series here is gonna be the first one that I actually try out of this lot. One, because I got both 1 and 2. And I actually did some looking up on that game. And it was a very, very, very popular game. It's highly spoken for. So I'm going to try that out. A couple other games over there that I saw that are, games I've never seen before. I'll get to that too. Hey, remember, guys, go check out High on Life. It's on the PS5. I do not know if it's on Xbox, but it is on the PS5. Super cool game. Funny as hell. A lot of swearing, so don't play it around kids. It's just a fantastic game. If not, and you got yourself, your Nintendo Switch, obviously, Mario Kart is always, fun. If you like, going into that whole zombie thing, for me, hands down, The Last of Us, best zombie game out there. I love the Midnight Club brand, the racing cars. I really like just the cars, but I just like what you can do with it. So I think it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? And then, as always, all of my consoles, they're all clean, they're all tested, and they're all ready to sell. You know what I mean? Guys, definitely get up, press that button, bro. Press that button. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Come on. You know what I mean? All those consoles, accessories, games, all of it is ready for me to give away to those people when I do the giveaways and stuff like that. And I'm ready. But I have to hit that threshold, guys. You know what I mean? So push it, guys. Come on. You know what I mean? Push it. I'm trying to get to 1,000, 1,000 views, 1,000 likes. I want us to get there. You know what I'm saying? If I could get to that, you know what I mean? That one person that is that 1,000 person is the one that's going to pick up a free gift. And it could be, and I'll give you an option. I'll give you like 3 options of what you can have, and you could go ahead and choose exactly which one you want. You don't have to pay for shipping or any of that shit. I'll take care of that. But yeah, man, let's make this happen, guys. I'm telling you, this is going to be an everyday thing for me. As long as I'm making these videos, as long as I get more, inventory, I'm going to share my experiences with you guys. So far, this week has been crazy. I've probably picked up over 400 games, a couple of consoles. But, this is what I do. I tell you that. You know what I mean? As a reseller, this is what I have to do. You know what I mean? I'm excited, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get those started up, getting them cleaned up, the cases cleaned up, and everything tested. You know what I mean? And as always, guys, thank you for stopping by. Remember the Man Cave. You're more than welcome to come here and chill out with me. I will be doing some live stuff. Again, these are things that I'm going to do. You know what I mean? I just need to get to certain spots, as far as this channel. And I'm hoping that you guys can get me there. You know what I mean? So don't forget, man, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? And let's have some fun with this, guys. I always say this, love, respect, care for one another, guys, because obviously in this world today, we need it. You know what I mean? And guys, as always, man, remember, man, God is good. And when you least expect it, and when you want to give up, no matter what it is you're going through, always remember, God is good. Peace.